Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Loquid, you're you, and this is Dwarf Fortress. Last time, well, there's a couple things that happened last time. We realized... Oh, it's here. We realized that our farm had been cut clean in half. Ooh, which reminds me, we need to get something done here immediately. I can't. Okay, so Dwarf Therapist. We're very quickly going to make us a half dozen farmers. Actually, you know what? We're going to make more than that. We're going to make all these guys real quick farmers. Dwarf Therapist has stopped working. Splendid! I got a buggy build somehow. But hey, it took, so that's fine. All right, now let's hope we can get some farmers in here to remove these farm plots. Oh, look at that! They already moved it. Awesome. Because we need to get these walls built. So I have a feeling that those guys are going to try and come over here, drop down, and enter our fortress there. Which would be phenomenally bad. But yes, yeah, like I was saying, those guys, we have an invasion. We have a siege going on. It is an elven raid. I can only assume because we cut down less than the 75 trees that they made us agree to. However, we actually only cut down like one extra tree, maybe 2 or 5 or 20 or something like that. But it definitely wasn't the 75. They said, no, you cannot cut down more than this in the next year. So why they're actually coming and raiding us is beyond me. Yeah. Alright, now let's take those farmers and turn them back into item wrestlers. There we go. And those walls will get built, hopefully, really quickly. Because if they don't, and they decide to try and come down, we are skewered. Because technically they could come over here and drop down and enter the fort here. They would be injured, but they could do it. Really, guys, we're under siege, and you're having a party. Get your priorities straight! God damn it! Oh well. However, up here we want to keep an eye on these guys. Okay, the leader is going off there to the south, it looks like, for some reason. And they're all still here. Where is this guy? Can we zoom to him? Oh, he's up in the trees. What the heck? What is he doing? I suppose he could climb the trees to the top, like the tippy top, and try and shoot in on us, but still, that's kind of pointless. Sorry, it's a woman. Alright, we are successfully walled off. And if we don't want more dump errors... Oh, we got a guy that did not make it. Okay, oh, not good. DN, remove that.
Changed my mind.
Ooh, someone canceled a mandate. Oh, that was the one with the gems. Ooh. Someone is due a beating. Violation of production order, injured party, hunter, yeah, whatever. Piss off. I'm in control of this fortress, not you.
Okay. Leave that there. You need to build me something.
Alright. Where are they at? Oh, item wrestler has been found dead? What? How did he die? Oh my god! Oh my god! He was mobbed! Holy crap! The engraver punches the item wrestler in the lower body with his left hand, bruising the muscle and bruising the stomach through the alpaca wool cloak. The item wrestler stands up. He stands up twice. Really? Okay, so I guess he was really knocked down. The engraver punches the item wrestler in the left lower arm with his left hand, fracturing the bone through the alpaca wool cloak. The item wrestler gives into the pain and passes out, is what that means. The engraver punches the item wrestler in the head with his left hand, bruising the muscle, bruising the skull through the pigtail fiber hood. The engraver punches the item wrestler in the head with his right hand, bruising the muscle, bruising the skull through the hood. The engraver punches the item wrestler in the head with his left hand, and the injured part collapses. An artery has been broken over by the attack. The item wrestler is dead. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Why? This is why you don't want nobles in your fort, people. Oh my god. Our mayor, Hunter Oleneth, wanted 3 gems. And he wants another 1 large gem now, because I guess he didn't get all 3 of them, right? So, the gem maker, the gem cutter down here, right? That works in our gem shops. We're going to have to change our gems because we don't have, obviously, this stuff anymore. Because our gem cutter couldn't, cut enough gems, right? So the noble, being the honorable person that he is not, just says, oh, this item wrestler, he deserves a beating because I wasn't happy. And he's freaking mobbed. All these people came chasing down here to freaking attack him, and they're just like, oh, he's dead now. So he was stoned. They stoned him to death, basically is what happened. They punched him in the head. This one person punched him in the head. This mace dwarf, the engraver mace dwarf, punched him in the head until his head collapsed. Just crushed his skull. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Okay, well... let's see if we can't get... get him pleased this time, shall we? God, wow. That is just... that's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. I've never honestly had that happen. I mean, I've had, punishments need to be dished out before, but I've never had a dwarf beaten to death because of them. Never. Never, never, never have I had that happen. Alright, let's lower those so that hopefully those guys will come in here and then we can just drop them in the pit. Because if they're no longer... free on the map like they are now, and if they're in a cage or they're in a pen or something like that, the siege will be over. But oh my god, that is ridiculous. Alright, that's lowered, and then this will be extend. There we go. Extend away, boys. Yeah, they're not going to call for it because there's that. However, our dwarves are working nicely. However, since we are no longer able to grab the stuff outside the fort, let's dump the entirety of the upper fort. Bam! Dump it. And then remove the dump on the stockpile because I want this stuff to go into the stockpile downstairs. That'll keep our dumpers busy for a while, I suppose. Is their leader still up here? Yeah, he's still up in the tree. I don't get it. Oh, he went after a stork. Oh, you jerk. They're fanatical about keeping nature alive, but what do? They go and they kill a stork. An innocent, helpless, not doing anything to harm you or annoy you stork. Lesai. Alright, so we want more paved road. We should have more orthoclase by now. Orthoclase blocks. Check it out. Okay, where'd the orthoclase blocks go? I know we have. There they are. Alright, we'll let those get built. That was just kind of crazy. that dwarf just beat to death. For no reason. No reason at all. Well, I think it's no reason at all. Our noble obviously thought it was a reason to order him beaten. He deserves a beating. Why? Because he deserves a beating. Why? Because this other dwarf didn't get the gems made. Yeah, but why should this guy get a beating because the gems weren't made? Because I said. Okay, well you're an asshole then. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of our area here done. Alright, let's deselect some of this since it's done now. Now the thing to remember about your toggling standard markings is if you're over one that's already deselected and you go like that, it will reselect it. And if you're over one that's selected as inactive and then you go over ones that are selected for active, it will just literally switch them. It's not intelligent enough to know that, oh, I started on one that's unmarked and I'm going over ones that are marked. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's not that smart. Where are these guys at? Seriously, where are they at? I'm not seeing the elves. Okay, they're over here. It looks like they're trying to leave. I mean, this map is remarkable in itself in that there are no mountains or anything like that, so it's easy to follow them, but they usually don't give up that easily. So we'll see. Hey, our dump stuff is getting dumped. That's awesome. Oh my god. Alright, let's check down here. Get done. Excellent. What do we need? Need steel bars. Imagine that. Still demanding a large gem. Now, like I said a couple episodes ago, large gems are like a 1 in 10 chance of any gem. So you grab a piece of ruby, you know, you're going to get small gems out of it, but you have a 1 in 10 chance of actually making a large gem. So it's not, you can't tell them make large gems. It's make gems until you get a large gem kind of thing. Need empty bag? Okay. Job. Construct. I guess we got leather somewhere. We should have plenty of leather, so. On this bismuthite, that's never going to get done.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah. So, I just canceled it. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright. Let's turn more of this on. No. Are they here? Let's see. They're probably, yeah, they're still in the water here. They're just wandering back and forth until they can find a spot to get through. Now in the past, what I've done is like, I will like scatter cages around this, right? And then I'll lower the drawbridge, and they'll come in, they'll just walk across and be like, oopsie, we made a boo-boo. And they'll just all get trapped. But we don't want to do that this time. Traps we want to put here. Oh, did that tree literally just grow? I think it did. But our defenses are working exactly like I planned them to do, which is amazing. That's like freaking awesome. They can't get to us because this is like, you know, 7 deep. They can't swim up here and do this because it's a huge freaking current. I mean, like, huge current over here. What I think I'll do, though, is just to be safe, I think maybe I'll extend the walls a little bit further, and then I'll put a wall out here with drawbridges that close down, just to block it off. Alright, time to build the rest of these farm plots. Get them in there. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I need to get that. Yeah. Need to rebuild that bit of wall there. Right there. Kind of forgot about. What are these guys doing? Yep, there they are. I was wondering when they were going to try and come down here. So they're going to try and climb those walls, which is going to be really bad if we can't get this built. Get it built, get it built, get it built, get it built. No, who are you? Who are you? No. Burrows, activate. Page, remove. Oh my god.
Sorry, I hate saying no to you, but no.
Oh! Yep, that's exactly what they were doing. They climbed up and they were going to jump down and try and ambush us that way. Oh my god, that would have been bad. I noticed that just in time. Ooh, my heart's beating. And they're like, oh shit, they figured it out. Well, I guess we can't do anything now. Huh. Those never got done. That's weird. Okay, so now they're wandering off, which is fine. Now that would have been really, really, really bad. Oh my god. That would have been horrible. The goblin was coming. Was their leader? No, their leader's... He's stuck in the tree. She has to be stuck in the tree. Which is too funny. Let's see, I don't think we have any other actual weaknesses. What would be really awesome is just to let it flood right now. Just flood them out. Drown them. Ah. They're climbing the walls. Check that out.
Can't do that there.
That right there is the whole reason we have this lip. Whether you believe me or not, that's why that lip is there. And it saved our fort. Saved us. Saved us. Whoa, wait a second. Actually. Okay, yeah, we got walls there. That's good. Or floors. Oops. Very good. What are they doing now? They're just wandering off. Now, one of the things I've usually had happen in sieges, especially long ones that last 3, 4, 5 seasons, 2, 3, 4 years, is I'll get migrant waves, and the migrants will just come in and get slaughtered. Same with trade caravans. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. So yeah, it really does suck. So it does behoove you to make sure that you have a military or a situation where you can attack the bad guys with a military to scare them off. We've been trying, we just haven't gotten our crossbows done, so we're kind of SOL on that. But that's fine. We are secure. And they can't touch us. They can't touch us. They can wander around as much as they want. Look at our walls. Look at the lip and be like, we can't climb that. I mean, we can climb up it. But fuck, we can't get over it because of that damn lip. Ultimate defensible. A lip. Kind of funny, but sad at the same time. Sorry for the hiss, opening a Coke. Ooh, masterpiece mugs. Excellent. Yeah, and the dumping is actually getting done. That is awesome. That is awesome. Made a siltstone scepter, mug. Awesome. All right, let's come down here and check on this guy. So we're out of parses. And we're out of moss agate. All right, so what else can we add in? Green glass, fire clay, clay loam, silt loam clay, alabaster. Ooh, that's nice. Arcsite, jet, tetrahedrite, gypsum, cobaltite, lignite. These are mostly stones. We don't want to do stones. Ah, ruby. There we go. Sapphire. Let's cancel the alabaster. There we go. There we go. And how's our water doing? Okay, so we're at a solid 7. So our dwarves haven't been drinking water in a while. They've probably been drinking it, just not a lot. Oh, look at that. That's all smooth. Nice. Very nice. Lots of activity up here, which is awesome. Where are the invaders? They were over here last sometime, I think. Ah, there they are. There's one guy. Damsto Nambusu. Namuspu. Yeah, that's it. Namuspu. Ah, there's the other ones. That's Manuspu. Couple goblins. You know, we've got all this space over here. We might eventually want to do something with space over here too eventually. Like build a tunnel here and then come up. That'd be awesome. But that's after our Superdome is done, which reminds me the Superdome needs more designations. That was weird. That got designated turned off. Weird. Give it a couple seconds. That way someone won't mine this guy out from under his foot. Where are they at? Still over there, okay. That's fine. So let's see. Shift F5. Okay, that takes us right where I want it. That's what I was going to do. I was thinking, okay, I can't remember which hotkey it was that took me here. I need to make another one, yada, yada, yada. And there we go. Way ahead of myself. All right, so what we can do is, since we know these spots here aren't going to be channeled or anything, we can actually tell them to dig this out when they're not upstairs doing this stuff. Another party? Seriously? Good God. We've been under siege for like 4 days and they've had 2 parties. I guess dwarves like to be under siege. Oops. There we go. Keep it up. Make it bigger. Make the hole bigger. Holy cow, they did that quick. I like this going back and forth like that. That makes it nice and easy. They get one side down, they go to the other side, back and forth, back and forth. Sorry about that again. I had another sneezing fit. That happens a lot lately for some reason. It's spring is here or almost here, so my allergies are going, ha ha, we're gonna screw your life. And they usually do. They really usually do. Oh, come on. Somebody get this one over here. Right here. Come on. Come on. You're slacking, guys. All right, let's check Dwarf Therapist. I want to see what our miner's skills are at, actually. Oh, my God. 4 20s. An 18, 15, 2 14s, a 13, and 12. Yeah, our miners are getting really, really good. Might even be time to give them a couple more apprentices. Haha. Alright, do that. Turn this one back on as well. If I didn't know they'd know any better, I would just kind of tell them to do the entire floor now. I'm tempted to. In fact, I think I can. Yes, I can. I can tell them to do the entire floor. Because there's no actual drops and falls down here for them to hurt themselves with now, so we will be safe. Shazam. Alright, what we can do though is tell them to mine out that, right? Bear with me here. I'm just trying to use this new feature so I can get the hang of it is all. Well, it's not a new feature, but to me it's new. And then we go M. Nope, Shift M. And we select all that. Now, they should, yeah. So they will get this done, but all this stuff down here will just disappear. And all I have to do is just activate that stuff without activating this middle here.
I just can't.
It will be splendid! It's going to be splendid! Yes, it will! Ha ha! That's how it's supposed to go. Nice and smooth. Alright, where's our raiders? Our besiegers. Besiegers, besiegers, besiegers. And these goblins should be somewhere. I would say holler if you see them, but it's not a stream. Not in the river. Oh, they're there. Lower left. Very nice. They're just kind of wandering around.
You need to tell me something.
And yet another sneeze. That's why I paused. Okay, what was this going on here? I've struck milky quartz. Carpenter has created a masterpiece. Bin. Native platinum. Certain good. Mandated the construction of certain goods. Yippee. Alright, so... Nobles. Oh my god. Did we, like... Yes, we got a new mayor. We got a new mayor. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Okay, so 3. So let's find the old mayor. Okay, so we've got... Okay. So we've got leader, golden Gnidit, and then gatherer. Okay, so this is the leader. So he is a baron. Baron Gonin Ginnit. That way if he's never, if somehow he gets moved. Okay, Gatherer Rthumasits. Okay, where is, he's down here, right? Yes. No, noble. Okay. Now, so who else do we have? We've got Item Wrestler Regal Thukan. Okay, so this is our manager. Okay. And then we got a broker and a bookkeeper. The bookkeeper is the baron / leader, so that's fine. So we need to find Mason Uthirathel. Seriously, where is he? He's got an office. So where's his room? Weird. So who's this? This is Hunter and Tanner. We have no Hunter or Tanner in our nobles. So that bedroom gets freed. As does this table and this room. And this is Mace Dwarf Regkier. He is the captain of the guard. Okay. Captain of guard. So this is the mayor. All right. Name mayor. All right, and the mayor is currently Metalsmith Neuralrith. There, Metalsmith Neuralrith. Okay. Make dining room. Assign Metalsmith Neuralrith. And make throne room. Assign Metalsmith Neuralrith. There we go. And he's happy now. So we need to make 3 earrings. And I believe that is one of the things that we cannot do. Yeah, we have to, that is, oh my goodness. That's crafts, I think. Let me pull up the wiki. Earring is a finished good, and it doesn't say anything about it. It's a jewelry. Crafts that can be worn in adventure mode are considered jewelry. No. Amulet. Yep, earrings. So I need to make earrings. Or jewelry, sorry. So what do we got here? Mugs, pots, crafts. Okay, so can we... rock. I believe it's just crafts, honestly. So hopefully he'll make 3 earrings in time. We can hope. Alright, so that can get canceled. That can get canceled. That can get canceled. Just goes to show that if you don't have the supply or the stockpiles of gems, it really does not pay to do hundreds and hundreds of gem jobs like that. Which is fine. Which is fine, you know. You live, you learn, right? I need to get some allergy meds down me. We stuck green tourmaline, which is awesome. Which is right here. Green tourmaline. Awesome. Yes, I was going to say, I remember seeing golden nuggets before too long, or a little while ago. Where did they go? Alright, build wall right there. Let's make that a jet. Because they're trapped. They can't do anything there, so... Because once that is done, they won't be able to get up. Or gone, as it were. Masterpiece siltstone mug. Really, our dwarfs are just kicking ass. They are kicking ass this week. Siltstone blocks. There we go. Let's see if they can do it this time. Alright, how are we doing up here? All this iron and charcoal still has not gone anywhere. Where's our siegers? We're down here last night. There they are. Just wandering around, enjoying the scenery and nature. My question is, what the hell is an elf doing with goblins? Seriously. Okay, so one of them has actually left. So that's good. And they will slowly leave. I have not built that yet. We have struck sardonyx and brown jasper. Splendid. dome is coming along splendidly.
No way. I said no.
I said yes! Do it anyway! Do it anyway! Needs empty bag. Okay, never mind. Leather bags. Let's put that to the top. They really are just kicking ass on doing this. This is just crazy. And they'll be able to jump right down to the next level because this one has already been engraved. Okay, so just so... Oh my gosh. Whoa. What the heck? That should be a wall there. Something foobarred up. Did I foobar something? I probably did. And there's my cat wanting attention. Yeah, something got messed up there. I don't know how. Yeah, seriously got messed up right here. Build, construct, up, downstairs. Right there. Zero distance, making a bauxite. 2 distance, make it a bauxite. Yeah, how did that's weird. That makes no sense at all. Actually, we don't need up downstairs. We just need upstairs. What? No, not a wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build walls. Now, build, construct wall. Alright, so... And we're going to want this out of siltstone blocks, because that's what this stuff is down here. There we go. This is probably going to blow up in my face. We'll try and get it done. Alright, how are we doing down here? Suspended. Probably because those two were in the way. Alright, let's change our hotkeys to zoom here. And it works. Not quite. Oh, dang it. That was the wrong one. I just changed F1 to zoom there. Perfect.
Sorry,
All right.
sir, I can't do it.
Yeah, I changed our gates to the wrong zoom point. There we go. Perfect. Indubitably perfect. Alright, those got constructed, so now we need to construct downstairs on top of the upstairs, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. We need to undesignate that. Alright, how's our invasion doing here? They're just still wandering around up there. They're not trying to break in, which is awesome. Oh, excellent. Get that done, boy. And then I'll be able to deconstruct that one stair and yada 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 like we've done before. Annoying. There we go. Deconstruct. DM. Alright. So we can tell them to turn all of this stuff on. And there we go. Get rid of all these ramps. And overthing. Alright, our detailers can come in and smooth. Yeah. That'll work. Except I want to remove ramps and stairs as well. Now they will not remove constructed stairs. Constructed stairs are something you have to come in and do manually with remove building. How are we doing down here? Yeah, that's not, so we need to remove this. Alright, how's our noble doing in his mandate? We got 2 earrings done. That's awesome. He'll be happy about that. For some reason, we still have a bunch of stuff that is highlighted M. Let's see if I have to do it from up here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, that stair is getting removed. Ooh. That one got removed for some...
Oh no, another dwarf has gone fey.
Ooh, we've got a fey mood! Excellent. And he's right here. Let's follow him around. The rest, everything else can wait. I want to see where this guy's going. See what he's doing, wants to do. He's going to the mechanics workshop. Really? He needs rocks, plant cloth, and logs. I don't know if we have plant cloth. We've obviously got some of the stuff he needs, so that's a good thing. Alright, good. some reason this stuff is bugging out. Ah, yes, it's the double spotting it. Okay. That's fine. We'll just wait till everything is done down here, then we'll tell them to deselect it all. Had another sneeze there. Sorry. Yeah, we'll just wait because our dwarves, our miners are just, they're kicking ass. Really, they're just blazing so damn quickly. It's not even funny. But look at that. We got, what is that? The third layer done, or almost done. Windows error reporting. Go away. I hate Windows error reporting service. And Windows 10, it's buggy and stupid and gets in the way. Okay. That's being built. I'm sure you just heard that USB clicking in. I don't know why it does that. It does that just every once in a while. So we want to DN, remove that stair. There we go.
Cat, go away.
I've got this little piece of string that she has taken to thinking is a snake or something, I think, because I'll toss it and she'll go and get it and bring it back to me. My cat plays fetch. Yes, she plays fetch. She doesn't realize she's playing, but that's exactly what she's doing. All right. And the miners are done. All right. So let's deselect this stuff. Reactivate it, or whatever you want to say. Is that putting the... I think that's putting the freaking engraving on hold. Which is interesting. Or the smoothing, because it wasn't putting the engraving on hold. That is very interesting. There we go. Get your butts back in here. Get rid of those things, guys. Get rid of all those ramps. Make this a very smooth floor. God, they're quick. They're just so quick.
No.
Needs empty bag. Yeah, whatever. So make some bags. Come on, somebody get that last wrap. No one's gonna get that last ramp? What about those ones? Smoothers are hard at work. Ah, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes.
Do that there.
And that's it. Floor 3 has officially been dug out. Well, floor 2 has been officially, well, not quite. God. We need this built. Construction inactive. Interesting. That doesn't seem to affect the smoothers at all. Weird. Very, very weird. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button for whatever reason you want to. Also, comment down below. Let me know if you'd like to have a dwarf named after you. I would be more than happy to do so. Just tell me which profession you want them to be, and I will accommodate. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know when the next time a video comes out. Until next time, folks, I'm Loquid, and this has been Dwarf Fortress. Peace out.